Hey everybody, it's Mike Guyomi from Sons of a Pitch, an American soccer podcast. I am back to bring you the second game of the evening. Brisbane Roar hosting Newcastle United Jets. And they're not shaking hands, hence the COVID-19 outbreak. But we actually have a stream in this one. So the last game didn't have a stream because ESPN was having issues or something. But they figured this one out. So we actually have a game to watch. This is fun. The stadium that I have in the background is not the stadium they're playing at, so I don't know where the hell they're playing. But it's a bunch of blue seats. So, yeah. I don't know. There's some rugby lines on the field. But I don't care. There is some soccer being played right now. Nice to see some soccer on the field. So, let's get right into this game here. Looking at the lineups, let's see what we've got for the lineups. We've got Newcastle Jets against Brisbane Roar. And 1 second here, because it is 3:35 in the morning, which is pretty crazy that I am even awake right now and doing this. The lineups. Brisbane Roar start out in a 3-4-2-1. They've got Young in goal, Neville, Aldred, and Gillespie in the defense. Midfielders, Hingert, O'Shea, O'Neill, Brown, and then two kind of attacking midfielders. You got McDonald and Inman. Number 30, Muratovic up top by himself. Then we've got in for the Newcastle Jets. They're in a 5-3-2. Burns, Tapor Stanley, Bugard, Kondrabilis, and Millar across the back with Italiano in goal. Thurgate, Petratos, and Ugarkovic in the midfield with Houlihan and O'Donovan up top. So there is Carl Robinson, my buddy. Robo is the head coach for Newcastle United Jets. Good to see him back on the sidelines after his stint with the Vancouver Whitecaps as a coach. I think he had a raw deal there with a team who was not spending any money. So good to see him back on the sideline there. We've got another guy, he's kind of red like me. I've got the red going because I've been drinking now for about 3 or 4 hours trying to stay awake. But I don't think this guy's been drinking. Maybe he has. I don't know. But he's kind of red. And he is the head coach for the Brisbane Roar. And that is R. Fowler. So they're actually playing at Robina Stadium, which is in Robina, Australia, the Cbus Super Stadium for Brisbane, I guess. Let's see. It looks like it's there's a couple photos here, and yep, that is the stadium. I'm wondering why, what the reasoning is, why they're there and not at the other stadium that they usually play at for Brisbane. But here we've got Newcastle in possession at the back. And hallelujah for some soccer. It has been a long time. I can't believe I'm still awake right now after sitting through ESPN's blue screen of death for the last hour and a half to 2 hours waiting for a game. Newcastle with some possession at the back. This is kind of like Liga MX right now with possession at the back. Still back passing between the defenders as he goes all the way back to his goalkeeper. Now looking to play out a little bit quickly up the left-hand side with the switch into the midfield. A nice ball there, but he's going to be offside if he comes back. So the Brisbane Roar defender gets a hold of that one and ships it back to his keeper, which is then headed clear by Newcastle out for a goal kick. So we're about a minute and a half into this one. Let me update my scoreboard here, since I actually switched scoreboards from the other one. Brisbane and Newcastle, restart that scoreboard at 11:94. Let's start this guy at the second minute, which is right now, and we're going to start. All right, so now in the first half here, it is 0-0 Brisbane at home against Newcastle United Jets. Newcastle with the ball, a throw-in on the left-hand side. Love to see Newcastle pull one out here on the road and get the victory. Carl Robinson, a great coach, recently brought into Newcastle. Now Brisbane with a little bit of possession. Working it in the midfield. Going down the right-hand flank and cutting it back. Trying to get something going in the attack. A through ball from the midfielder goes right out of bounds. So nothing to worry about there. A nice little pass there by O'Shea. However, nobody able to pick that up. Alright, I need to adjust my settings here because I'm looking a little see-through. Alright, that's a little bit better, but we got that color spill reduction. It's got to be white, black and white now. All right, Brisbane in possession out of the back. Intercepted there by Newcastle in the black. Attacking from my left to right. Brisbane in the full orange shirts with black shorts and orange socks, attacking from my right to left. Newcastle in possession, number 16, Millar with a nice cross into the middle, but easily taken by the goalkeeper Young for Brisbane. Sixth minute now, Brisbane with Brown in possession. Goes back to number 6, Gillespie. Intercepted by Newcastle United. Ugly possession here by Newcastle in the midfield. Trying to get something going here. Broken up nicely by the Brisbane player. As this game has pretty much been played in between the second, right in the middle third of this one. O'Neill now in possession for Brisbane. Knocks it over to their number 10, Inman. Back to O'Neill. Goes to the switch to the other side. Nice pass into the middle for O'Shea. He makes a move, lines up a long shot, and forces a decent save out of Italiano, the goalkeeper for Newcastle United. Looks like Brisbane's getting some decent attack now. Beautiful passing there between number 10, Inman, and number 26, O'Shea. A long shot from outside the box, about 20 yards out. Goes over the bar from Neville, the defender. Newcastle now in possession. Long ball by the keeper. And somehow comes down with the possession. Number 7, O'Donovan. And he passes on, but it gets deflected out of bounds for a throw-in. A quick throw taken there by number 16, Millar. Played into the middle. Houlihan in possession for Newcastle United. Now Newcastle starting to put on a little bit of pressure on Brisbane. So each team with a little bit of pressure here. And now a back pass from number 4, Bugard, over to Tapor Stanley. Goes out of play for a Brisbane throw in the midfield. So Brisbane now in possession. Plays it back all the way to their goalkeeper. Brisbane in possession, a foul called on O'Donovan for Newcastle Jets. 6 goals in 12 appearances for Brisbane this season for Roy O'Donovan, and he signed just recently with Newcastle United on January 31st at the end of that transfer window. So here's Brisbane in possession towards their own attacking third as the ball goes out of play for a goal kick. .3:46 a.m. here on Chicago time, Chicago, Illinois, United States of America. I am Mike Guglielmi, your host of Sons of a Pitch Soccer Podcast, an American soccer podcast, trying to get my fill of sports in with COVID-19, coronavirus ravishing the nation and just ravaging the entire world as we speak. But Australia is still playing games. That's why it's the middle of the night here for me in Chicago. And it's the evening time of tomorrow in Australia. So thanks for joining me here in this lovely episode of soccer. If you're watching on delay tomorrow, which I'm sure most of my fans will be, as it's kind of rough to be awake right now at 3:47 in the morning, I can attest to that. I don't know how long I will make it. But here you got Brisbane with a little bit of pressure. Fans, make sure to subscribe down below. We are running a challenge, a 1,000 YouTube subscriber challenge. Make sure you subscribe to us here on YouTube and follow us on your favorite social media platform, Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. If we reach 1,000 subscribers by the MLS All-Star Game, which is currently scheduled for July 29th, 2020, one social media follower will be randomly drawn to win their choice of either 2 tickets to any MLS regular season game and 2 Sons of a Pitch soccer t-shirts, no airfare included. Or if you just want the cold hard cash, $250 Visa gift card. So here is Newcastle with a little bit of pressure, cuts it back into the middle. And here is a chance from number 32, Thurgate. And it goes off of the Brisbane player for what looks like a corner kick. As it was originally blocked out, might have just been a complete miss by Thurgate. But they gave the corner. Here is a short corner being played out to the 30-yard line for number 6, Ugarkovic. Now crossed into the middle, tries to beat the keeper who comes out, Mr. Young, and makes the save on that one. So earlier in the night, Melbourne City beats Central Coast Mariners 4-2. Melbourne continues their slight chance to be able to keep up with Sydney FC at the top of the table. And Central Coast Mariners looks like they're going to be the wooden spoon winners for the A-League once again. A little bit of possession here for Newcastle United. A long ball floated up to the striker O'Donovan, but Young comes out and makes the save for Brisbane. So, fans, again, thank you for joining me. My name is Mike. I am the co-host of Sons of a Pitch, an American soccer podcast. My buddy Nick Pateras, he's not joining me tonight because it's the middle of the night. It's 3:50 a.m. here in Chicago, and we are very glad that you have joined us for this live stream here of Brisbane Roar against Newcastle United. We are an MLS, American soccer, Canadian soccer, North American soccer podcast where we discuss everything there. We're reaching out. We're expanding our horizons to the Australian A-League this week because it is the only soccer going on in the entire world as of right now that I am aware of. I believe Russia just shut down their league. Liga MX shut down their league as well. So I love soccer, and I'm here to bring it to you in the middle of the night, whether you're watching in the middle of the night wherever you are, or if you're watching on replay tomorrow. Thank you for joining us. Make sure to hit subscribe down below and let us know what you think about soccer and the coronavirus in the comments below. So here is Brisbane with some possession. Number 30 drops off to number 77. Takes a shot, and it goes into the back of the net. I am not sure what the hell Italiano was doing, but he was standing there staring at the ball. And a great shot by number 77, McDonald, from about 20 yards out. It goes into the back of the net. Wow. What a goal on that one. Very surprising goal. Great passing from Brisbane, but the goalkeeper's just kind of standing around, not even paying attention, it looks like. And then the shot from the middle of the field there by number 77, and it crosses up the goalkeeper who just stands there flat-footed like he's got cement boots on. And Brisbane takes the 1-0 lead here in the 16th minute. So both teams have had a little bit of a run and play. Both teams with some good chances. But Scott McDonald with his 4th goal in the past 3 games as the guys keep talking to each other there. So Brisbane is up 1-0 here over Newcastle Jets. Brisbane at home. Newcastle with some good possession. And Brisbane intercepts to play up. McDonald, the goal scorer there. 17, almost 18 minutes into this one. Newcastle with possession at the halfway point. Brisbane kind of sitting back. Here is Newcastle with a little bit of possession in their attacking half. Played back to the center back as the Newcastle players look to make a run. Here comes an opportunity for Newcastle, and it is all for naught as the player skies the ball. Carl Robinson not looking very pleased on the Newcastle bench. I've seen that face before, and I saw that a lot in Vancouver. Not very pleased with what's going on there, and how his players have reacted since that horrible goal that was given up there, with the nice shot from number 77 there on Brisbane. But really have to question what Italiano was doing in goal. He didn't even attempt to make a save on that one. There was absolutely no other play there from McDonald other than the shot from outside the box. So he should have been able to make a move on that one. 1-0 Brisbane here in the 19th minute. More possession for Newcastle. Has kind of held possession in most of this one. They have a 53-47 edge in possession. Total shots are 3-3 with 2 shots on target for Brisbane and 0 for Newcastle Jets. Newcastle slowly building up out of the back. One thing that I'm noticing in this match, and I'm not sure if it's just the level of play for the A-League in comparison to some of the other leagues around the world, or if it's just a lack of real push and drive in this game because of playing behind closed doors, knowing that play is probably going to get suspended at any minute due to COVID-19 coronavirus. Doesn't seem like a ton of real drive in this game from either side. Here's a free kick set up for Brisbane. Number 3 looking for the outswinger, cleared away by Newcastle United. And a free kick given here to Newcastle. Make sure to subscribe to our channel. Here is the challenge that we are running. I will be right back as I need to go make a refill on my cocktail, since it is 3:57 a.m. and I should be sleeping. All right, guys, I'm back. Got myself a refill. Hopefully we'll make it through the first half of this game. Although no promises because it's now 4:04 a.m. I am exhausted and have had a little bit too much to drink tonight. So here is Newcastle in possession. A nice switch here by Houlihan over to Tupor Stanley. Back to his number 10, Petratos. And Newcastle with some decent possession here. Down 1-0 to Brisbane. Here is a foul. Millar gets the foul on Brown. So stats in this one, 4 shots for Newcastle, 3 for Brisbane. 2 on target for Brisbane, 0 on target for Newcastle. 62% Newcastle possession, 86% passing rate. Newcastle holding their own in this road match here, but a 1-0 lead for Brisbane Roar after that howler of a planter by the goalkeeper there, Italiano. Center back, number 4 for Newcastle, Bugard. Nice defensive play down the side, the right-hand flank for Brisbane. Brisbane now in possession in the halfway mark. Turned over to number 6, Ugarovic, who lines up a shot. He passes off to number 10, who takes a cross across the middle and nobody there on the other side to meet that one. Petratos with a decent cross, however, nobody there to smash it home for Newcastle. 30th minute, heading into the 31st minute. Thanks again for joining me. I am Mike, your host of Sons of a Pitch, an American soccer podcast. Not many people up here in America to watch this one. A closed-door match between Brisbane and Newcastle United. I hope we see more views come the replay here tomorrow because there's not a ton going on right now. Commentators in this one, Simon Hill, Robbie Slater, and John Kosmina. Okay. The Brisbane coach not looking very happy. Robbie Fowler is not very excited in this one. He's got a kind of a dumbfounded look on his face, sweating a little bit. But the goal scorer here, number 77, McDonald. A great Brisbane home games at Cbus Super Stadium. They had played the Wellington Phoenix to a 2-0 win in 2010-2011. Also a win against Melbourne City in 2010-2011. And last time played was 2017-18 over Wellington Phoenix. So they don't really play here very often, is what I'm gathering. And that is why when I looked up their stadium for these cool graphics in the background, I got this stadium back there. Not the stadium with all the blue seats. The Cbus Super Stadium. So, 32nd minute, Newcastle with some play here, broken up by Brisbane. Third minute now. Not a very exciting match. And it is now 4:10 a.m. Central Time. So I am going to call this stream over here in just a minute. A nice sign there in the middle of the field with the Den, and then it says, "We are always with you." And obviously just the sign because it is behind closed doors. The fans are always with Brisbane. However, Sons of a Pitch, an American soccer podcast, and Mike Guglielmi, your host, cannot pull it through for any longer. It is now 4:10 a.m. here in Chicago, Illinois. I am exhausted. I have been up homeschooling my kids all day due to this coronavirus stuff. So I am gonna call it a stream here, and Bugard gets called for the foul. Actually, Muratovic gets called for a dive. So Newcastle with possession. They've held possession in this one. I will be watching the replay of this tomorrow whenever I just probably wake up in about 3 hours. So thanks for joining Sons of a Pitch, an American Soccer podcast on this stream. Very much appreciated. We will talk to you guys very soon. If there is any soccer going on in the world that does not constitute me waking up or staying up all night long to watch, maybe I will do another live commentary, live stream reaction. We had lots of success with the Liga MX games, not so much success with the Australian games. Might be because it's the middle of the night. With that being said, we will be back with our weekly podcast episode every Tuesday. We record on Monday nights. And we're looking for any other type of content you can think of. So if you can think of some content, let us know. Here's a great chance by number 7. And it goes out for a corner kick. A nice chance there for O'Donovan, but nothing happening for the Newcastle Jets. Good luck, Robo, and your team. I'll be pulling for you as a former, TFC fan and your former Whitecaps as well. So 3 corners for Newcastle here in the 35th minute. Looking to hopefully get the tying goal here. A nice heading chance there for Tapor. He could not get on the end of it. So with that, thank you for watching this stream. Good luck to Newcastle and Brisbane for this game. And we will talk to you guys very, very soon. Good night from Chicago. Or good morning. One of the two.